Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. In your energetic past here, we have Manas. Now, Manas is the rune of mankind. This is the cyclical nature of mankind, knowing what goes around comes around. This is a lot of times an identity or labels kind of rune. This is Wunjo, your clan flag, showing up in a reflective position here, where this is inciting a definition of other than. A lot of times this can be a defense or a joining of identity, clan member, you name it. Okay, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. This is very grounded energy though, where you're seeking that clarity, like Daga's here, seeking that clarity in the grounding of the definition of, like, where's my place in the world? What is this untangible kind of woo-woo that I'm trying to connect the dots with here? So taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't. This could be challenged or blessed with that clarity, and we will get more clarity, so to speak, of that rune as we proceed. So that is in your energetic past regardless. In your energetic now, you're uncovering that mystery. Yeah, this is maybe a doubt or maybe a hang up on your definition or that sense of identity. So Pertho here is the gambler's cup. This is like divine saying, do a trust fall. I got you. Take that energetic leap, Aquarius, because this is the rune of initiation. This is a lot like a gamble, a board game, a friendly competition, or pregnancy, where you know how the energy is beginning, and you're not quite sure you're knowing how it's going to end, but you want to steer it towards its best possible outcome. You start off facing one way as you are presented, and then we come out of the rune facing a different way, therefore being initiated. You've uncovered the mystery. You went through the process. You did the stuff, either emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, right? Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. In your energetic future here, we have Ansus, clarity and communication, divine downloads, prophetic dream work. This is where your meditation will be easier. Communication in general. This is seemingly from an outside source, like divinely guided. So this could be opening up to spirit guides, angel messages, palindrome numbers, things like that. This could also be your clairs kicking off, like claircognizance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and the other three. Premonition dreams, deja vu, aha moments. I think maybe this is an aha moment, divine download. After we go through Pertho and be initiated after the gamble, we have a revelation of sorts where this can be like, aha, now I have that divine download that rockets right after that. Yeah. So this is beautiful here for you, because in your energetic influence of the now is faith. This is Algi's. This is the elk rune. Very grounded energy again, and divinely connected, and built-in divine defense of the antlers of the elk. That's like showing up for yourself in a defensive position. This is knowing that you're divinely protected. So this is a reminder that doing the trust fall, you are divinely protected. This is your built-in divine defense and connection. This is to move forward in faith. You're under this influence of moving forward in faith. So I think you're more apt to take that leap, to move forward in faith, or at least you are influenced to do so. All right. Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and I just want to interrupt really quickly to thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. And even if this message does not resonate specifically with you, it may resonate for somebody else. So please go ahead and share that with them if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Namaste, and let's get right back into your divinely guided rune reading. All right, Aquarius, let's see what your information is for your advice for the now. Yeah, okay. So that divine defense, it's very put, like the elk when it puts its hoof in the tundra and it lets that beautiful bugle out into the morning air and you can kind of see its breath in the mist and everything like that. That's very stoic, very majestic, kind of pretty badass energy, actually, where you get to just be still and be yourself while this unraveling or this mystery is unfolding. This is what Esau is calling you to do, right? Be still. Esau is the rune of ice. That's that water freezing over the lake for that deep clarity. When the water freezes over the lake, you can see deeper into the lake and have an enhanced sense of definition, of faith and clarity, of there's more of that clarity, seeming like it's a divine download, right? So this is a time for rest. You really need to pause, lest you slip on the ice and have to seemingly be rigid and risk repeating life lessons like Esau can do in its negative aspects. Okay, so your advice right now is just be in your faith and be still. Let the unraveling continue. Well, I keep saying unraveling. Let the mystery unfold. So the mystery will unravel, right? This is you like holding on to the thread as the other energy is doing its thing. So that's the image I keep getting in my head. So your divine defense, you're just needing to be still, majestically yourself, hoof in the tundra. Let's divine saying, go ahead, jump, do the mystery thing. All right. But this isn't so much an action that you need to accomplish for this uncovering the mystery. This is just like in some scriptures, it just says, be still and know. Be still to comprehend. When we quiet our minds, when we quiet our surroundings, like silent retreats are a big thing. Maybe this is calling you to be on a silent retreat even, where then you get to communicate in the future. All right. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. This is beautiful here for you, though, Aquarius, because after this, wow, you're never going to be the same again. This is Dagas. This is transmutation. This is divine alchemy. This is metamorphosis. Yeah, you're going through that change. Like a butterfly emerging through its chrysalis. This is the transmutation, like the Temperance card. Where it's, I'm just so excited, I keep stuttering on my words. This is balance and clarity, and that looks like the infinity symbol, where it's also an hourglass tipped on its side, where you have that aha moment. You have that pause of clarity where it seems like you're in the third person view looking at your situation, whatever it is, and you seemingly have that epiphany, that divine download. I think these two are going to be, Ansus is going to fire off right after you get this Dagas. Okay, but it all depends on how you handle it right now. Okay, we all have the opportunity to repeat life lessons until they're learned. And I really believe that you are learning your lesson here. This is like the literal change of night into day. Dagas means day. Okay, so this is a very huge inner standing here for you. I don't think this is an understanding. I don't think this is a comprehension to do with really anybody else. Maybe your place in the world, your sense of identity. Okay, let me know in the comments below, though. All right, the Soul's Journey Oracle deck is where we'll get a card of clarity here for today. So these are messages straight from the source, straight from divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for Aquarius here for this week? Whoa, okay, that's a lot of cards. Let's go with one card of clarity here. Card of clarity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace, yeah. Okay, so peace says, I am a being of love. I release all negative energy. Yeah, defense, divine protection. You know you're protected throughout this. You can just be still and be in your peace. I really love this for you, Aquarius. This is a lot of inner clarity here for you. Again, peace says that I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Aquarius, this is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. Yeah, stop that overthinking. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. One can never be truly connected to Source when the mind is engaged in unneeded chatter. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from your peaceful nature and your soul. Who or what is interrupting this solitude? Aquarius, it's time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.